What's up, Soul Tribe? It's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. And today I'm back with your Monday motivational messages. Yes, I'm very much aware that we are very close to noon, so we just gonna leave the morning part out of that. Alright, so sorry for getting such a late start on you guys reading this morning. However, let's go ahead and do this because it's been a couple weeks since we got out a motivational message, okay? So these Monday, typically morning motivational messages are geared towards the entire week ahead. And just whatever comes out, we pull an affirmation or I am, which today it'll be I am. Afterwards, just to give you a little motivational push through your week, because of course not every single week is going to be positive. It's all about motivating ourselves to push through, right? All right, so without further ado, I'm going to do these in elements today, guys, because I got a lot of content to put out on both Instagram as well as YouTube. So guys, go ahead and follow me over there on Instagram at Dominique Valentine, where I'm putting our love and sexual tarot readings, okay? All right, guys, and I put it over there so that they can be uncut because I don't like having to censor myself so much over here with the sexual readings, okay? All right, because I don't be giving y'all a full feel on what y'all person like, want, fantasize about, and all of that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in. And we're going to start with the element of water. Okay, so Holy Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides to the highest white light. Please use me as a vessel of clear, concise channeled messages for all 12 zodiac signs, all 4 elements of all placements. Well, specifically Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node of each sign, spirit, starting with the element of water, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Can you give us some insight and advice as it pertains to this week for the water signs? What's coming in for the water signs for this Monday motivational message? Oh, okay. Consciousness lack. Now, one thing I've been noticing is that a lot of people are starting to realize that their thoughts definitely reflect their reality. So I feel like more people are starting to take accountability for the outcome in which they are receiving in life versus the thoughts that they think in their head. So a lot of people are starting to shift out of this consciousness lack, because I've been noticing that in almost every reading. I do feel like you guys have a support group. This could be something that's been developing for quite some time, but maybe this is that realization, like, you know what? I don't have to do it alone. You know, I got a supportive group of friends here that are into the same creative things that I am, that support my creative endeavors, that encourage and inspire and motivate me to push forward, okay? Now, for some of you, you guys could be meeting a lover that starts off as a friend. I do feel like it's going to be heavy presence when it comes down to your guides being around you. So you can be seeing like light flashing out the side of your eye, or just like what would be perceived as like an astral body. You know, sometimes that could be somebody astral projecting into your space, but you know, you could just start to see certain paranormal things that you can tell is of the light rather than the darkness, and that is passed over family members, passed over friends, as well as your spirit guides that are going to be surrounding you. I'm also seeing you guys seeing a lot of orbs this week. You're being asked to stay spiritually bathed up, okay? So I know we all, you know, sometimes we want to take the shortcut, put a couple of pinches of salt in our body wash, or, you know, whatever the case is. But you are being asked to actually do more spiritual baths, specifically this week. And I do feel like it's for manifestation and clearing purposes, as you're trying to clear your consciousness and get out of this energy of consciousness lack. Yeah, Spirit is saying give less attention and emotion to certain things. And I feel like those are negative thoughts that have been counteracting your true intentions and what it is that you're trying to bring in for yourself. And once again, I do feel like you could be learning some tips through friends, or you just got people that's rooting you on, and you like, you know what? If everybody else can believe in me, I can believe in myself, you know? So, so far, y'all's is pretty motivating, okay, which is good. So let's get 2 more energies for the element of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, for this Monday motivational message. And we're going to get an I am for each sign, especially since I'm not breaking it down by signs this week. Because I got to try to shorten this video just a tad. Typically, it'd be about an hour and a half long. So what else is coming in for the element of water, Spirit? Okay, let's see what that is. Family. All right, y'all. Let's get one more. Okay, typically this family card, you know, it represents either existing children that you already have, developing a closer bond with those children, or just receiving good news, you know, whether that's good grades. I do know the second quarter started today, so I was kind of getting the energy of parent-teacher conference for those of you that have children that's old enough. And for those of you that just have children that are in like preschool, kindergarten age, I'm definitely getting the energy of, you know, you getting good progress reports for them. And, you know, them being on their best behavior this week, and whatever it is that you guys are getting as it pertains to this second quarter, it's like you're pleased with it. Or, you know, this would have came in reverse if your children was experiencing some type of problems or something that needed to be addressed. But I do feel like you're honing in on and particularly focused on family. Okay, for some of you, you could actually be conceiving or finding out, like you could be a couple of months along, but be finding out this week that you're actually with child, because this does speak to fertility as well. I do feel like this child will be divinely guided into your life, because I'm seeing a lot of spiritual energy here. The cleansing of negative energy, and family and friends of other realms, higher realms, basically surrounding you, you know, cradling you, being of a support system to you, as well as individuals. So if you finding out this week, then you could be making an announcement as well, and you're gonna be surprised at how many family members, friends, and colleagues and people are happy that you are experiencing the blessing of being able to bring in a child. Okay, so I am getting new beginnings. Honestly, I don't feel like you guys really knew this. You know what I'm saying? Because when new beginnings come in, it's like you guys are experiencing this. For some of you, there could, yeah, see, stuck. Yeah, the reason why you guys are shifting y'all energy, because y'all realizing that, you know, and I definitely feel it, because those messages been coming out for a week for us, like, to be basically vigilant when it comes down to reflecting what it is that we feel, like not just blaming external forces for things that have us kind of stagnant and pressed down. It's like start to look within, start to kind of, you know, calculate and keep track of the thoughts that you are, you know, putting out into the universe, because essentially that is what's creating your reality right now. So some of you guys don't even know, you know, some of you guys do not even know that you're pregnant. This week you will be finding out. And for others of you, it could be finding out that a family member or a friend, you would know if it's no way that you're pregnant, because if you like celibate, or you out of the age range, or you have your tubes tied. But I even feel like for a lot of you, the whole tubal thing, or tubes tied thing will be the reason why you're so surprised if you are. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this, then we can move on to y'all I ams, and then we're gonna move on to another element. Okay, so why is consciousness of lack here? I mean, it's in reverse. So yeah, you guys are, y'all like, you know, yeah, I'm tired of that stuff. Haven't been working out. It's like the movement forward in certain endeavors have been halted, blocked, maybe even your money. You guys could be choosing a new route as it pertains to, you know, something, or you could be approaching something that you was doing in a different way to see if you can get different results. Because instead of you kind of sitting here self-loathing, I'm seeing, because that could have been a consciousness lack. You could have started, like, if something started to slow up, instead of you looking at it like some adjustments need to be made, you just started worrying, fearing, doubting yourself, and telling yourself that, you know, maybe you just gotta, you know, not even try at all, or whatever. I don't know exactly specifically for each of you what it was that you was telling yourself, but if something wasn't working, or your money wasn't building up, or something wasn't going in the direction in which you want, it's looking like you're taking a different approach, or altogether you're going to start to invest in a different talent that you have, a different facet of yourself. Okay, so why is supportive connections here? Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, you got people that want to help push you forward. People that believe in you outside of just yourself, and these family, friends, and guides. Like, you got a lot of people around you that truly support you and believe in you, water signs, in the third dimension and above. So you just got people that's really, really counting on you to get rid of whatever negative thoughts have been holding you back, keeping you stuck, slowing you down, causing delays, causing you to miss opportunities that you were meant to receive in other timelines. So yeah, you have support. You have people that's seeing you, and it's like you're gonna get this you're going to get this sudden burst of energy. I'm not gonna lie, if some of y'all need extra income, you guys may decide to go ahead and dash, you know, be a dasher or an Uber driver or a Lyft driver. I'm definitely getting that, but I'm getting more like food delivery rather than like picking people up in your car, giving them a ride. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, y'all could end up doing both, or you could try the whole Uber thing, like picking up people, but maybe you uncomfortable, or you got, you know, social anxiety, or you just don't feel safe or whatever, and you decide to dash as well. And I feel like instead, not as well, but instead you decide to do like DoorDash or something instead. And I definitely see that moving forward, and you are guided to do that by your guides, because essentially you don't have to have nobody else in your car. You just go pick up people food and drop it off. And so that could be something that's easier for you, especially if you were already doing Uber and you decided, now, you know what, while I'm building on whatever this is over here, instead of that, I'm gonna do this because I feel safer. I don't have to have nobody in the car with me, you know. So that may not be for a lot of you guys, but for some of you, again, if you are transitioning between fields, or like streams of income, then that may be something that you add to it. Okay, so give your past, like, you're being asked to like let go of the past, because I do feel like whether it's resentment or just perpetual thoughts about the past, that's also something that's kind of keeping you stuck. And we focusing on that strictly because stuck energy is here. So all of this is because you're feeling stuck. You know what I'm saying? The bottom of the deck is always the why for me. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like all of this is happening, this change, you know, to switch up, trying to approach something differently, you know, counting on the support of individuals that care about you and want to see you succeed. All of that is because you're trying to evolve out of this energy here. Okay, why is family here, Spirit? So I do feel like you got new beginnings coming. Yeah. Okay, so I mean, you could have a lot of responsibilities. Some of y'all can be having like back pains or whatever the case is. That could be how, like, the people that are actually finding out that they conceived, it's like you could be receiving like lower back pain, something to that extent. But others of y'all just have y'all hands full when it comes down to something. Again, it's like something is coming to an end. So, you know, like I said, that could be a quarter when it comes down to your kid's school. And again, I'm getting this energy of review and judgment. So that, for me, that's definitely, you know, parent-teacher conference, because typically when we come to an end of a quarter, it's time to sit down and talk with teachers and kind of get the update on what our kids need in order to be able to move forward or to do better, evolve, expand in the quarters to come, okay? So again, you got a new beginning that's blocked. You do got somebody that's coming in that can give you equal reciprocity. But the realization that's being faced this week, water signs, is what you put out, you get back. You know, it's time to start putting yourself out there as well. It's time to start learning more, you know. Don't become too complacent with what you already know. You know, it's like, be inquisitive enough to like open up books or do research, watch documentaries and things of that nature when it comes down to whatever it is that you're trying to build. And like I said, some of you guys can be choosing like a side hustle of Lyft, Uber, or, you know, DoorDash, in order to be able to save up money to invest in multiple facets of your creative, you know-how. Alright, so let's go ahead and get an I am for each sign. Let's get one for Cancer, Spirit. Let's get an I am for Cancer for this Monday motivational message. Let's get one for Pisces for this Monday motivational message. Okay, so, oh yeah. All right, let's get one more. Let's get one for Scorpio. Ooh, child, let's get one for Scorpio. I am. All right. All right, so Scorpio and Pisces, you guys, y'all showed up in reverse, okay? Let's see what Cancer's is. I am humble. And maybe that's something that you need to do. If you feel like you got knocked off your square, your high horse, or anything like that at some point after doing really well at a time in your life, it could have been a lesson to humble yourself. It's like just because we elevate in life doesn't mean that we have to treat others like they beneath us or, you know, my thing is this can be also just practicing, and I'm just now getting a notification about the 5 o'clock virtual parent-teacher conference, so I guess that's true for my water placements. But with this I am humble here, it's like you are getting ready to elevate. You are getting ready to receive new things. You are getting ready to receive a return on your investment. So now is the time to kind of shift your energy. But also realize that in the past, if you were doing well and you was kind of like shitting on people, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? Or like putting yourself too above other individuals and not giving enough gratitude to the universe and your ancestors and anybody else that supports you and other dimensions and realms, then that was the lesson here, that you need to be humble so that when things are going well for you again, you don't lose them the same way because, you know, you start to have an inflated sense of self or you start to put others at a lower rank than you rather than, you know, being compassionate and understanding that everybody faces, you know, adversities and difficulties and approaching people and treating people with a sense of respect and not, you know, looking at people like they beneath you when you rise up. When you rise up, that's a time for you to help others rise to the occasion as well. So again, be humble because if not, the universe will humble you. Okay, so for Pisces, we have listening to opposing opinions. And that's something that you can have a challenge with. With it coming in reverse, I definitely want to give the adverse effect. You can listen to opposing opinions, but not when it's not when it's putting you in a situation of keeping you stuck. So if somebody is definitely trying to counteract any affirmations that you setting for yourself, it's time for you to basically put in the energetic earplugs, block that person out, because some people intentionally do that. They know that the affirmations that they set over your life, you know, can affect your life in a negative way. And if they know what you're trying to manifest, it's very much easy for them to try to oppose that with wishing the very opposite for you. So sometimes you have to just ignore rather than give in or feed in too much into what other people are telling you you can and cannot do and you can or cannot be capable of achieving and attaining. Okay, so that's for you guys. Listen to opposing opinions, but not at your own detriment. Okay. So I benefit with gratitude. So at the end of the day, here's the thing, Scorpio, it's a time for you to definitely embrace the little things in life, celebrate the small achievements so that you can welcome in bigger achievements. You know, try to be thankful every day and be in the attitude of gratitude every day for the things that money cannot buy. That spirit and, you know, other energies and entities provide to you in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Like God is always making a way for us. The Most High is always making a way for us no matter what situation we are in. So even if you are stuck right now, at least be thankful that none of your utilities are cut off. You still got a roof over your head. You got a car. You got gas. You got food. You know, you might not, you know, again, if you're trying to get out of this stuck energy, you might not be where you want to be or where you used to be. But with a little bit of shift of energy, you know, and showing more gratitude for the small things and the small achievements, then I do feel like you're going to shift that energy, and you're going to be able to shift the magnitude of which you're able to create and co-create with the universe, okay? So let's go ahead and move on. We're going to do fire signs next. Okay, welcome back, fire signs. So this is y'all Monday motivational message, okay? Okay. So like I said, I called in for all signs earlier. So, all right, Spirit, what's coming in for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? For the Monday motivational messages. A whole stack flipped out, you guys. Hidden motivations was at the top, so you guys can definitely be finding out something about individuals that was in your immediate space. A creative endeavor. Okay, so we're going to get more information, because honestly, this can be something that's kind of coming to an end for you, and you guys can be embracing a new something else, a new project. Or this can be something that you're thinking of, you cultivating within, and it's like you trying to, yeah, it's time to put in some action. All right, so it's time to put in some action as it pertains to a creative endeavor. I feel like you guys will be doing that this week. You guys are coming out of victim mentality, or you could have been in the recent past when it comes down to, you know, just how life is turning out in general. I'm seeing that being kind of an overall message for the collective. You know, is to basically stay in a proper energy. Like, don't just like get out of this self-loathing energy. Understand that you have way more influence over your own life than what it is that you give yourself credit for. It's all in the way that you think. It's all in the way that you are, the things that you practice on the everyday, how you treat other individuals, the things that you say to yourself, how kind or unkind you are to yourself. So again, it's time to stop beating ourselves up for past failures or shortcomings, and start to, you know, understand that everything is all about lessons, you know. So you guys are definitely putting in action. Yeah, listen, y'all putting in action, and I guess I can see why y'all been feeling like y'all in some kind of victim mentality, because you guys have been working hard for something and feeling like it's not coming to fruition. So once again, this can be like cultivating some sense of behind the mask in reverse. Wow. Okay. Show the world the real you. That's basically what I'm getting from that, because I don't see no other energies around this. I feel like this is a thought thing, just like it was for water signs, and it's an action thing. I mean, you could have been in a down time in your life where you felt like, okay, I don't want to put as much action, emotion, passion into something that I've been putting in a lot of action, emotion, and passion into, and it wasn't yielding the results that you were seeking. So, you know, there could be an energy here where you are absolutely, you know, pulling back your energy from one thing. I do feel like you got talent spirits around you. And what I mean by talent spirits, it could be anything from just normal, everyday, you know, people that were very good at something, and maybe they didn't get that recognition of like public recognition. But then it can also be like passed over celebrities, because sometimes I get that. Sometimes I get passed over celebrities. Well, a couple of them. I ain't gonna just act like it's all, like a lot of them, but 2 different ones to be exact. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all know that one of them is Amy Winehouse. But you can have talent spirits that are coming to like push you forward, to help you kind of channel your heart's desire and like figure out a direction, figure out the right direction. Because if you haven't been yielding the results that you want, no matter how hard you've been working, it's one or two things: that that's not your path, or that you are confusing your vibrational escrow by, you know, putting in the physical work, but not mentally being as optimistic about the outcome as you should be, you know, allowing yourself to worry too much to where it's kind of counteracting all the work that you're putting into it. Okay, So again, it's like our vibrational escrow is like a little bank account. And it's like if you're going to put positive in there, you know, keep putting that positive in there so you can get a positive outcome. Instead of one where you just feel like you breaking even because you putting in positive action, but you putting in negative thought, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and get one more for fire signs. But yeah, it's time to be more authentic, more yourself. Like you don't even realize how much not putting a cap on your energy will help you to succeed in life right now. I do feel like you could also be like people in your life that aren't for you or that could have been holding you back is going to be exposed this week. Okay, so that you can have an opportunity to kind of break ties with those certain individuals so that you can move forward in newness. Okay, so yeah, honoring the path. Yeah, it's time to do that. So whatever you could have been doing, it's like even if it is a passion of yours, if it was something that wasn't yielding results, it might not be a part of your life path. And look at that, discovery. Okay, so you are, you know, realizing that you need to get out of these dark thoughts and just look deeper into yourself. What is it that you truly do feel connected to as it pertains to a life purpose, and actually meditating and contemplating and asking for assistance, because I was getting professional assistance. But again, I'm also getting these talent gods, goddesses, or energies that could be around from like being passed over, because I mean, we getting ascended masters, and usually these are specific ascended masters, but for you guys today, I definitely feel like it's more along the realms of people who have passed over, and they don't have to be people from way long ago. It could be people that passed away a couple of years ago. If you young and you like trying to go into the rap industry, it could be Juice, whatever his name was, and XXXTentacion. You know, people like that. It could be those types of individuals. It could be Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't like eliminate who it could be from your mind. But you know, shit, if you a poet, a writer, or something, it could be like Maya Angelou. You know what I'm saying? That's surrounding your space and trying to push you to honor your path, and to stop trying to make something that you no longer in alignment with work, or that you possibly never been in alignment with, especially if you've been working a really long time for something and it haven't been working out to your benefit. So let's go ahead and see. Some of you guys are meant to be spiritual leaders, or it could be a spiritual leader that's kind of helping you find your way as it pertains to your life purpose. You know, and like I said, pretty much your heart's desire as it pertains to what it is that you really truly want to do. What can you get up every day and feel like this don't even feel like work? It feels like I'm getting paid to do something that I truly love. Let's see why creative endeavors is in reverse. Look at that candle flickering in the background. Yeah. Why is creative endeavors in reverse? Okay. So yeah, Ten of Swords. Yeah, ending is coming to something, but that's the ending to one thing is going to cause the beginning of something else, because I get that you regaining your sense of confidence and creativity, and you're going to put in the action to get back in a place where you know, were wishing to be all alone. Instead of just giving up and walking away, I see you just taking either a different approach or taking a whole nother route. You know, a tower. Yeah, a tower is happening as it pertains to something that you were doing, a creative endeavor. Okay. The devil. Yeah, you could have been focused too much on money or too material focused, and it could have been coming off as greed to the universe. Okay. Or you could have, you know, you could be getting some type of protection from lower energies as it pertains to ascended masters that are around you. You know, but again, it does look like like an end is coming to something, and it is suddenly, and it does hurt, and it's because you guys put so much work into something here. Okay, but with the Prince of Swords in reverse, you asking to speak out about it. Like, whatever mistakes or shortcomings that you had, use that as a testimony, because I feel like that would definitely not only get your story out there, but it would definitely help other individuals, and it will probably draw in your tribe. You know what I'm saying? Especially if, you know, people are attracted to your story in a way, because I am getting like behind the mask in reverse. Spirit wants you to speak your truth here. You know, you probably meant to be some type of speaker or activist or leader or something to that extent, and you could have been doing something completely different. All right. And others of you, you really need to focus on like the higher vibrational aspect to it and not just the materialistic gain of it, okay? Because if you're doing something strictly for money and you wasn't doing it because it was truly something you was passionate about, then that's the reason why it wasn't working out in your favor. Yeah, it's time for you to choose a new path here, okay? At the bottom of the deck, you got choices, and it's time to make a healthy one. It's time for you to choose something that's going to yield the results that you want. The energy that you put out, you get back, and I feel like you will be making a final decision on that this week, fire signs, okay? So let's get you guys an I am for y'all's Monday motivational messages. Let's get an I am for Aries as it pertains to the spread, spirit. Let's get an I am for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the North Node for the Monday motivational message. Let's get an I am for Aries. Okay, so this came out in reverse. I hold purity and high esteem. And so once again, that's something that you guys need to shift y'all energy into. Go ahead and align y'all chakras, because it was definitely something here that was blocking y'all prosperity. And I do feel like it could have been a little bit of greed, guys. Like, whatever this was, like if you was doing something to compete with somebody or to prove somebody else wrong or just for the money or whatever, and you didn't even care about, you know, whether it was truly helping individuals or being, you know, something to strengthen you in your path, then that's the reason why it wasn't working out, because you wanted something for the wrong reasons, okay? So it's saying hold purity and high esteem. That's what you're being asked to do right now, because with this devil showing up, you know, whether this is somebody on the outside that need to purify their energy and they were blocking you, but I really feel like it was because you was too money focused when it came down to whatever this was. I don't feel like it was your true passion. I feel like now you are kind of dismantling the difference between your passion, your true passion, and just doing something just because you feel like it's going to gain you a lot of finances. And what you doing that is going to put you on the right path, which is going to automatically bring in the success that you are seeking, okay? So let's get one for Leo. Let's get an I am for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the North Node for the Monday morning motivational messages. Or Monday motivational messages. Okay, I consume my fair share. Again, I'm getting the energy of greed. The energy of greed. It's like, you know, again, with the devil card here, y'all, I don't know what y'all was doing. You know, I don't know if you guys were implementing negativity in other people's lives or trying to bring other people down or cause painful endings for other people and it backfired on you, or if that's happening to you or it's happening to people around you that were trying to stop you. They could be experiencing endings in their life, okay? So I honor animals with reverence. All right, so some of you guys need to look into Bastet and Sekhmet, cat goddesses. All right, again, yeah, I consume only my fair share. And notice that this moon is making like devil horns on her. So it's like, don't get too greedy, Leo. And y'all can also look up the hummingbird energy. But I'm definitely getting this energy here where you guys need to stop being so greedy, or somebody around y'all need to stop being so greedy. But if it's y'all, own that shit so you can fix it. Don't be trying to put it off on the cross watcher if it's really about you. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I'm getting. I'm getting that, you know, some of you guys were very, very much fixated with basically playing chess with someone else. And if you were doing anything to hinder somebody's path or cause some type of painful ending or a tower, it could be happening to you instead. So keep in mind, that could be somebody towards you, but if it's you towards somebody else, be mindful, own it. I don't know who you are specifically, so you ain't got to be embarrassed if it is you. Just fix it, because it's not is not bringing you the gain that you want, okay? Operating out of that energy is not bringing you the gain that you want. Okay, so let's get Sagittarius. I am for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. Ooh. All right, Saggies. Let's get this a couple of shuffles, because that was a lot. What's coming in for my Sagittarius as it pertains to what I am? Let's get an I am for Sagittarius for the Monday motivational messages for the week. All right, I'm going to pick this one because it's sticking out. Okay, I regard all altars with respect. It's in reverse, okay? So, again, maybe you guys need to make an altar because you guys do have ascended masters around you. It could be ancestors as well, talent spirits, as I noted before. And it could be a time for you to just set up an altar so you can have closer communication to those individuals, because this was in reverse. So if you do have an altar, it's time to start paying attention to it. It's time to start dressing it, putting candles, putting flowers, you know, meditating at your altar, you know what I'm saying, and giving reverence to those that are trying to guide you out of a specific situation where you could have been feeling stuck, okay? Because doing that is definitely going to keep the relationship strong between you and these ascended masters and or ancestors, and it'll help you to be able to navigate this path for yourself. Okay, so I'll be right back with Earth signs. Okay, Earth signs, we're back with y'all's weekly reading for Monday motivational messages. This is for the signs of Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node for the Monday motivational messages, okay? So what's coming in for the element of Earth for this Monday motivational message? Spirit, travel. Travel is kind of coming out in reverse, okay? So it could be some delays when it comes down to travel this week for you guys. You could be canceling a trip, canceling a vacation, switching flights, whatever the case is. Maybe some of you guys have to get vaccinated or something to that extent. If you were traveling for work, they could be delaying it for another week, or just canceling it and sending somebody else. If you were supposed to be visiting friends, you could be getting caught up with work and having to postpone any trips that you were getting ready to take. Okay, this can also be as it pertains to movement forward in something, coming to a halt or a pause. Okay, so what else is coming in? Deserving. Okay, so that's the energy that you guys will be in or need to embrace, and present power as well, even though that came out with a stack, so I'll put it back. What else for my earth signs? Present power. Yep. When something meant to come out, it will. Okay, so presently you guys are in the energy of knowing what it is that you deserve. All right, I don't know what this travel or lack of movement forward is, but again, it could be like moving on, you know. It doesn't have to necessarily be actual physical travel, but for some of you it could be, because multiple things are going to be happening this week, not just one thing. But right now I feel like you guys are trying to stand in the power of the now, because you realize that focusing too much on your past causes depression, and focusing and obsessing too much over outcomes definitely causes anxiety. So you guys are just kind of keeping it cool right now, realizing that everything kind of happens for a reason, knowing what it is that you deserve, and that's causing like quite a bit of consciousness shift within you guys in a positive way. Gosh, yeah, definitely, because dark thoughts is coming out in reverse here. That could have been what was holding you back from moving on. Now this could be moving on as it pertains to a connection, location, job, whatever the case is. I mean, we're gonna find out. Increase. Yeah, you guys are starting a brand new cycle of healing. So whatever movement forward has been halted, or you know halted, paused, delayed, whatever the case is, you know, you finally going to start to receive some momentum forward. And you guys are healing yourselves, okay? With increase here, it's like you guys are starting to put more energy into the things that are going to be beneficial to your health all the way around, whether that's mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, physical health. You know, you guys are starting a path to healing. For some of you guys, you guys could be building a home, and maybe it's finally coming together. Maybe it's finally looking like an actual home. This could also be an establishment as well. Things could have been on pause for quite some time, but maybe now the momentum is picking back up, and it's because you guys are putting yourselves in a present energy of what you deserve. Like, you're realizing that you deserve to reap the harvest of the seeds that you've sown. Therefore, it's kind of putting you in this energy of transformation, okay? Being able to move forward in something rather than thinking about past outcomes and allowing that to produce fear within you, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and pick one more card for Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. True love. Wow. Okay. And this is getting you guys, pushing you guys, ushering you guys towards true love. So it definitely can be a situation where you guys could have been stuck in the past as it pertains to love. Having specific dark thoughts that was keeping you guys stuck in a maze pretty much. This is happening because you're finally seeing who doesn't truly support you. You know, you recognizing that, and I feel like your discernment has strengthened from coming into contact with specific people that wasn't as much of a support system in your life as you thought that they were or would be or portray themselves to be. You know, I do feel like this is the act of self-love, like you finally embracing an energy of knowing, you know what, I have to be in the present moment because I can't continue something to allow me to drain all of my energy. You see what I'm saying? Trying to regret it or overthink it or not move forward from it. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are just recognizing something that was holding you back here, which, like I said, I kind of feel is a collective thing. I just saw 4141, so 55 could be significant to some of you. For some of you Tauruses, your birthday can be 55, May 5th, okay? For others of you, it's just exemplifying the change that's getting ready to take place in your life. You know, changing who you are around, changing who you allow in your immediate space, changing who it is that knows your goals. And for some of you, you could be deciding to keep that to yourself until things unfold and come to fruition, because you recognize and realize that in the past, you had individuals in your immediate space that may have given you the impression that they had your back like that, and they really didn't. And so now, you know, again, like I said, discernment is in place. So I don't see you guys treating every single person that you meet like they're untrustworthy. But I do see you guys being much more cautious as it pertains to who you share your energy with and who you share your future, you know, manifestations with, like things that you are in the process of manifesting, okay? I see you guys putting more energy into the future, you know, or what it is that you want to happen rather than what it is that you don't want to repeat itself. Okay, so why is travel here in reverse for my earth signs? Four of Wands in reverse. You guys are moving out. Okay, so this could be out of a home. You guys are no longer in conflict with yourself, because again, those dark thoughts could have been anything, but it could have been keeping you in a perpetual loop as well of, you know, whenever we feel like we don't deserve better or we can't achieve better, especially if something that we really wanted failed, then we'll go back and forth within ourselves, you know, whether we truly deserve what it is that we even tried to achieve to begin with. And just because you didn't achieve it with a specific person at a specific place, job, housing, facility, whatever, doesn't mean that you won't have a better experience somewhere else or with someone else. You know what I'm saying? So let's see why present power is here. So this is kind of that energy of feeling like you can't get no better and settling. Why is present power here? So you guys are putting yourselves back out there. So if this was a relationship that you're leaving, I'm seeing a possible divorce, or you guys recently moving out of a home situation with someone, recognizing that, you know, maybe the future is just not with that individual. I'm definitely seeing like a lot of combative energy. It's definitely like a feminine and a masculine energy here that's kind of always debating, fighting, you know, going back and forth, not being able to agree to disagree. And somebody here is recognizing what they deserve and they stop fighting. They're no longer fighting with themselves. Now keep in mind that this could be you, or this could be happening outside of you. Yeah, I feel like dark thoughts is what was holding somebody back. Now that somebody is purging those dark thoughts or not allowing them to consume them anymore, then this is the energy of being able to have momentum forward, which we was getting with this increase here. But we are also getting with the Eight of Wands, where, you know, that kind of slowed you down and weighed you down, having these dark thoughts. Now that you guys are purging that energy, so to speak, I'm definitely seeing like it giving you the leeway and liberation in order to be able to basically plow forward. Why is increase here? Death. Yeah, you guys are going through a transformation. Again, like I was saying, I do see some of you guys getting y'all health together. If you guys were experiencing heart, I don't know why I'm hearing palpitations, but if you guys were receiving like some heart issues or complications, then you're taking the necessary steps in order to basically restore yourself, is what I'm seeing on a medical or physical level here. Some of you guys could have recently been hospitalized. I'm seeing edema. So I don't know if edema is connected to the heart. You guys can look that up, but I'm seeing somebody's feet being so puffy and them realizing, like, you know, that they finally need to go to the doctor or the hospital, because whoever this person is, they not pregnant. So they trying to figure out why they feet and lower extremities are so swollen and basically white to the touch. Okay, so it's a circulation issue for some of you, or like I said, it could be somebody around you. And whoever this is, it's like it could be a blood pressure issue, but I'm definitely getting like somebody is working on correcting that because they feel like they too young. I'm getting 46 for some of you. They feel like they too young to be going through that. All right, so somebody may start like taking more action, like walking more places, riding a bike. Somebody is purchasing a bike to be able to be more active. So especially if you live in warmer climates and it's not cold yet, you know, maybe you're gonna start riding your bike to work, or just riding your bike after work, or something to that extent, to kind of get your energy back flowing so it's not so stuck, you know. Why is true love here? And that's that love of self. Because you know what, if you was going through a breakup or a stressful situation, you could have found yourself being more lethargic, laying down more, eating more unhealthy things, because you're not taking the time to like cut up vegetables or actually prep healthy things for yourself. So you could have just been doing things quickly, or ordering DoorDash, or whatever the case is, and this could have been putting you in a position where it was affecting your health, and now you realizing that, and you trying to take the steps quickly in order to get yourself together. Why is true love here? Because you realize you wasn't truly loving yourself, and it's time to. Okay, it's like you can't let the lack of love from somebody else affect how you feel about yourself, earth signs. Why is true love here? Or this is somebody outside of you. So just keep that in mind for some of you. Okay, why is true love here? Yeah, Hermit in reverse. You turned within. You realize that you need to do some inner work here. Okay, that the work that you need to do is not external to you. It's internal. You know, it's like this is embracing the happiness of being single. So some of you guys, you could be casually dating, but I don't see anything serious right now. Yeah, y'all casually dating, you know, and it's like what you guys getting healthy, you know, caring about your looks again, not letting this person fuck up your flow or your glow, because I mean it's a such thing as a fuckboy free glow. So maybe that's what you experiencing now. You could be hanging out with your friends again. Somebody's birthday can be coming up. You could be you could know a Scorpio or a Sag or whatever, but and I'm definitely seeing possibly Scorpio. So you guys are embracing your ability to be able to be single and not be bothered by it, because I feel like for a lot of you it was all about that, being in a marriage, being in a home, being in a relationship, building something with somebody, and having to let that go because it's bad for your health at this point. Okay, all right. And I see you guys like living, like, I don't want to say living it up, but doing more things for yourself. Going to go get spa treatments, going out to celebrate again. You know, just doing things that you have stopped doing. And it is leading you to the road of healing and restoration. Okay, let's get an I am for Capricorn. Let's get an I am for Capricorn for the Monday motivational messages. I keep my own counsel. So that's basically practicing what you preach. So if you're the type of person, Capricorn, that will preach or advise other individuals not to stay in something to their own detriment, not to stay in environments that they've outgrown, to love themselves first, then it's time for you to start listening to your own advice. Okay? It's time for you to start taking that to heart, because I feel like whatever you are in, like, it can end up making you lose faith in love if you don't get out on time. Like, if you continue to allow, you know, any type of emotional abuse to occur, then this is definitely an energy that can affect how you love and if you love in the future, because, you know, we can get really closed off when we've had a traumatic experience that pretty much is putting us in a position where we don't trust people anymore. Okay, I'll offer words of good intent. All right, so I see a lot of you guys are definitely influential in other people's lives, because Capricorn, you guys give out counsel to other individuals. And Taurus, you offered, or you're being asked to offer words of good intent. Okay, so even if this is a situation where, you know, this was somebody that you was with, you stayed with to your own detriment, it's time to, like, stop blaming the opposite energy for everything that happened, and, you know, understand why things did happen. And essentially it wasn't to happen to you, but it was meant to happen for you. This person was meant to be a catalyst for you to see what you're capable of, what you have the ability to do and cultivate in your life. They were meant to show you what it is that you do not want or don't want to settle for. You know, that way that you can clearly navigate what it is that you do want in your life. All right? They was meant to show you yourself, so to speak. Let's get one for Virgo. Let's get an I am for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node for the Monday motivational messages. Woo. Some of y'all, I'm having to shuffle for a long time. I give blessings. So for me, Virgo, you need to give more in your connections, okay? And when you do give, be okay with it. Give from the heart. Don't give from a place of being able to, like, having the ability to hang it over somebody's head or whatever the case is. It says, I relate in peace. Okay, so make peace in any situation that didn't work out. Anything that was conflict or drama filled, it's time to let it rest. Okay, and give blessings. Like, and blessings don't have to be actual gifts, but it can just be happy for people. Be happy for people so goodness can come to you. Even if this is a person that's having to leave you behind, Virgo, in order to find happiness for themselves. Like, you know, this could be a relationship that's not moving forward for you. Maybe you finding out that this person is doing inner work, loving themselves, meeting new people, and, like, accepting being single. Well, you being asked at this time to give your blessing to that individual and allow things to rest in peace, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Or that could be what somebody need to do for you. Okay, so I'll be right back with air signs. Okay. All right, air signs, we are back with our Monday motivational messages. Okay, so this is for the element of air, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. For the Monday motivational messages for the week, this is a weekly message, air signs. All right, so as you guys know, I already called in all the energies, or called in assistance for all the energies, all 12 zodiac, all four elements, with the placements of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. Okay, so without further ado, Spirit, what's coming in for the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini? All right, y'all. What energies are in and around the air signs for this weekly message of the Monday motivational messages? What's coming in for the air signs? Ooh, okay, status quo. Chilling, minding your business. That's what I'm hearing. Status quo for me is definitely an energy of achievement. It's where you can just flow, kind of be on autopilot. So I do feel like there is going to be an abundant flow. There can be some residual income if you guys have like merch, products, stuff like that. I feel like it's pretty much like self-explanatory, or it speaks for itself. You don't even barely have to work hard to sell stuff. It's just gonna fly off the shelf or fly off your website or whatever it is that you have going on here. Okay, so again, residual income that's going to come easy to you, where you kind of feel like you kicking your feet up, having a bit of a vacation, but making money at the same time. Okay, so I mean, status quo is as it pertains to your status, and that's the only reason why I'm bringing up money. But anything else, I feel like is going to be on the flow this week. Like your life is going to be on the flow this week. Things are going to flow well. All right, so what else is coming in? Victim mentality. So this can definitely be around you guys, or this could have been a past energy. Okay, but we definitely gonna look into it. If it is a current energy, it's definitely holding you back from moving forward in certain things. So I'm kind of getting a woe is me for all elements, okay? Because we done got something dark in every element, whether it was consciousness lack, dark thoughts, and now for us, we have victim mentality, okay? And it could be as it pertains to a specific creative endeavor. The thing is, you being asked to get out of your head in a negative way. If you are in a negative energy at all about a creative endeavor, then that's what's causing a decrease in flow. The sooner you change your energy, the more you're going to see an increase. This could also be an increase that you don't see coming, because I see you guys in this energy where you feel like things are not happening, but yet we see in status quo. You know what I'm saying? But again, that could just be things just kind of flowing. So that's like no decrease, no increase, but just like autopilot, okay? So let's get one more. So I'm definitely seeing like a lack of movement forward, especially as it comes to a creative endeavor. All right, maybe you giving it less energy, or maybe the energy that you putting into it, you need to give less of that. So this consciousness of victim mentality, there needs to be less of that type of energy. And just understand, again, it could be somebody around you guys too, especially with the energies being so opposite, status quo, and then the rest of this, you know what I'm saying? So you could be somebody that's being around somebody that's not happy with how things are going in their life right now. So maybe you being asked to give this person some motivation or encouragement as it pertains to their creative endeavors and their mindset and what they should be putting their energy into, or what they can put their energy into to produce a different outcome, okay? Or like I said, this could be you, you know, so own your shit. I'm going to say it just like I told fire signs, own it. If this the energy you've been in, woe is me, you know, letting time pass instead of like evolving, learning new things, or getting the lesson out of a situation, then hey, that could be causing a lack of movement forward. And if you're trying to reach a level of status quo, then this is something you're gonna have to put less of this negative energy into what you're trying to do. Okay, so let's see. Let's get one more. This could have been a collective message, guys, because there's similarities in all elements. I'm not taking these two. Yeah, taking steps. Yeah, whatever you lost, you gonna get back. Alright, so yeah, you are reaching the level of status quo, and I feel like God is just tapping you on the shoulder with this gift. But you just have to, like this, you gotta do this less. Alright? You gotta give less energy to anything that puts you in this energy or this consciousness, okay? You gotta take steps to move out of this, to raise your vibration, to go towards what it is that you want. You can't just, like, if you just been waiting for something to come out the sky, maybe it's time to re-exhibit some type of, like, passion for it, or go towards something that you're more passionate about. Happiness and success is at the bottom of the deck. It was in reverse, you guys. So again, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about what you do, it definitely plays a major role in the success of it. And once again, you could be helping somebody else that's struggling with this. Whoever has lost something is going to realize that it wasn't a loss after all. Because you get ready to get something that's going to put you on a map to the point where you can chill. Okay? Okay, so let's see what's coming in, guys. Okay, so why is status quo here, Spirit, for the air signs? Ooh. Yep. It's time to pull back your power, guys. It's definitely time to do that. I feel like you've been holding back on certain things. You've been holding back on certain things. You've been holding back on, for one, your energy can be low. I feel like progress is being held back from you until you shift your consciousness. So it's like with this happiness and success. Oh, and some of you guys can be having problems with your children. Like that could be also like kind of stressing you out. I'm getting that energy here. So I was getting with the water signs that the water signs kids is bringing home good grades and good progress reports since today starts the second quarter in school. But for some of you, y'all could just be feeling like y'all working hard, y'all doing a whole lot, and you know, it could just be things that's just crashing down. Like y'all could be holding on tight to y'all money, or y'all could be asked to like save y'all money at this time, especially if it haven't been a flow. But it's a blessing that's getting ready to come in for you guys that y'all don't see coming. The things that you feel like you lost, you're getting ready to gain back. You just got to get out of this. You got to. Why is victim mentality here? The moon. Because it's things that's happening that you don't quite understand. It's things that's hidden. You know, and it could be people. But it's time to stop giving these people so much credit. You know, even if people are doing things under the moon or secretly behind the scenes or whatever, or they doing dark things, summoning dark energies and stuff like that with this moon card. You see they got animals all possessed and this and that. You know, it's like time to stop giving them people so much credit, because it's the thought that you put behind it that's giving them the power. It's time to speak y'all truth for some of y'all. I feel like a lack of speaking truth is definitely also helping things to stay stuck. Creative endeavors in reverse here. Again, y'all could be kind of like fire signs where giving y'all testimony will probably like help you to relate or reach a larger crowd, you know what I'm saying, of individuals. Yeah, it was individuals that was trying to defeat you. You know, but again, it's time to stop feeling sorry for yourself and do what you got to do to change it. Y'all. Stop giving it energy, because you got happiness coming in. You got a new love coming in. You got the outcome that you seek coming in. For some of you, you guys could be getting pregnant. And for some of you, y'all thought y'all couldn't. And y'all are. Okay? Y'all are. Y'all either are right now or y'all will be. But we talking about 1 week. Like, so this is a weekly reading. Why is taking steps here? I feel like some type of good news is definitely going to motivate you and stop giving this person so much energy. Yeah, y'all getting out of the energy of sorrow, and just that alone, taking a spiritual bath, allowing that to wash down and drain, is putting you back in the energy of creativity, abundance, motherly energy. Again, some of you guys are finding out that y'all pregnant and y'all are ecstatic, okay? Y'all are happy about that. All right, so yeah, once again, it's like all you have to do is realize that when it comes down to energy and people being able to manipulate it, if you believe that person to be more powerful than you, then yes, they can succeed at that. If you give yourself the credit that you deserve to know that you have more power over the outcome of your situation than the outside energy, then that's when you take your power back. You are able to heal yourself. You can basically give your testimony, things that have happened to you, things that have overcame. A lot of you guys are divine feminine, and you listen, spirit might let somebody blow their damn breath on your hair, but they ain't gonna let nobody touch your hair on your head, okay? So let's get an I am for Aquarius. I am humble, okay? So I'm getting that same energy. Guys, when y'all get all of this happiness and stuff back, don't use that as an opportunity to shit on people. I mean, I'm guilty. I've done that shit in the past. Whenever people told me I wouldn't be shit, and then I had some big ass accomplishment, instead of me focusing on the fact that God gave me a gift, it was like in your face. Like, now what? Who ain't shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the energy to be in. Don't be like me, guys. Okay? I'm going to tell y'all when I do something wrong. But when I do something right, y'all already know it for y'allself. But I'm going to tell y'all, I can relate to this, and that's the example that I have to give. Be humble. When you do accomplish what it is that you accomplish, focus more on the gratitude of those that have guided you and helped you to get there, rather than those that told you you couldn't get there. Focus more on the positivity rather than the negativity, okay? That's like having positive supporters and focusing more on the trolls, okay? So let's see. Libra. Let's get an I am for Libra as it pertains to the spread. For the Monday motivational messages. Libra. Let's get an I am for Libra for the Monday motivation. I follow my inner guidance. So start listening to your inner voice here. All right. Yeah. Okay. Again, I am getting this energy. People play mind games. They did anything that they could to win. At the end of the day, you might have lost some things, but you get ready to gain that back. At the end of the day, this looking like happiness and satisfaction. Happiness within a home sector. Happiness with a possible new creative endeavor taking off. Happiness with fertility for a lot of you guys. But fulfillment, okay? So whatever anybody try to strip you from, all you have to do is call back in your energy, your power, and your ability to be able to determine your own fate. You know what I'm saying? Not your own fate, because we all know that basically certain things are set in stone for us, but people can manipulate destiny. And if we didn't know that before, we definitely been learning that within the past year or two within this tarot community, okay? So let's get one for Gemini. So follow y'all inner voice. Libra, a lot of you guys are going through an awakening, or you are highly awakened. You're going to be getting a lot of messages this week. I feel like y'all going to be connected mostly with the spiritual realm rather than human beings this week. Let's get Gemini's energy. Okay, I give offerings that are genuine, okay? Make sure y'all doing that as well. We was getting the energy of gratitude. So rather than, again, sitting there focusing on those that don't want you to achieve, focus on the spiritual energies that are trying to give you the energy, protect you, and keep you motivated, but you also have to do your part, okay? And offer, okay? When you are offering, whether it's help to another human being, an animal, a child, or, you know, whether it's giving offerings to your ancestors and your spirit guides for helping to guide you, make sure it's from a place of genuinity and not because of what you know you'll receive in return. So I do feel like, you know, with you guys doing that, that's definitely helping you to regain something back. But just make sure you're doing it from a place of authenticity. Like, okay, I'm truly grateful for the things that you guys have protected me from, rather than focusing on the fact that people was in this energy towards you, playing mind games, playing games. You know, it was all a joke for other people and real life for you. But you coming out of the energy of sorrow, you speaking your truth. You could be confronting individuals that have held you back, and for others of you, you're just getting up and not allowing somebody to shut you up, okay? All All right, guys. So like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join the Soul Tribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next one. Peace.